Welcome to Happy Wife, Happy Life. We're your hosts. I'm Kendahl Landreth.
And I'm Jordan Myrick.
And we are two incredibly unqualified,
but deeply in love comedians who are here to help you with all things relationship. And on today's episode, we're doing Am I the Assholes with Syd Olivia.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Oh my God, thank you guys so much for having us.
Truly a treat.
Yeah, we film in the same place, so we just had to literally sit here.
Yep.
And that was it.
It was beautiful.
It's so nice, so convenient.
So nice.
And I think we all have, like, we're not the same, we are different, but I feel similar. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
100%.
I feel like we have, like, good common ground.
Yeah, there's
something.
vibes in common.
Help me.
Do you mean as people or like podcasts?
I guess both.
People. Okay, what do you think is like okay, you meet us. What do you think is like the same about you guys and us?
I feel like you guys are our cousins.
Yeah.
That's how you feel too.
Like,
And
I just
feel that way
yeah.
because of the blood test.
Yeah, that we did after the
Because
last
we are biological
Yeah,
cousins.
I feel that way
Yeah.
because of the blood test.
Yeah, just like, it's like when we met you, we were like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Who
known
do you
them.
think is the who? Because we always I know you guys are not married, but whenever we go out with couples, we're like, without fail, no matter who it is, no matter what the age is, there's always one person who's exactly like me and one person
It's
who's exactly
already
like
very
Jordan.
clear, I think.
I think it is very clear, but I don't want to base it off one
I don't want to base it
I
off
guess,
heyday.
I guess the thing we have to say is that you had mentioned that there was a farm game that you're obsessed with.
Thank you for saying mentioned and making it sound casual, as if I wasn't like, you guys, please.
Yeah. And then I fell into a deep hole.
Yeah.
And now I'm like very much so addicted to said farm game.
And we
Yes.
both support you.
And we both support you, and we are both mentally ill.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's how it boils down.
Yeah.
How can, but it's, you guys can't be the mentally ill ones because I am paying, and you're not far from it, I am paying to get more fake money on a fake farm.
Yeah, I guess we're mentally ill in a different way.
Different
than you
way.
guys.
Yeah.
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 And guys, hair color.
And hair color. Is it natural?
Yeah.
I would put into my hair. Is
Is my hair natural? Question, is my hair natural?
Yeah. Please,
Can you
someone
guys
tell
see me?
Yes or no? Am I wearing a wig?
Am I here?
And your hair's natural?
Yep.
Me too.
Really beautiful hair.
dark.
Yeah, I know, right? My dad has like black hair and my mom has very dark brown hair.
Wow.
My brother has red hair. Who knew?
The redheads really
Grandfather.
sneak into a family.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a 6 foot tall redhead. It's like, what?
I do not understand how recessive traits work.
I love genetics.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
But because you just make a table.
Yeah, it's the boxes.
Yeah.
I remember that from school, which it does feel interesting that we learned that in school, right?
I love genetics. It's such a cool, it's just fun. It's like a video game. Maybe that's my video game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Making
Just
genetic
genetics.
charts of people who will never have kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to figure out what the probability of what their kid will look like.
but I need to do that for us.
Yeah, well, if I can get some information on your parents.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ask
'Cause
away. What
I'm-
are the questions?
Well, I'll just
Any
need,
diseases?
I'll need- yeah.
That's like probably a big one.
I'll just need like, it depends on what you want to find out. Like if you want to find out eye color, it's like, well, what are your parents?
Yeah, it's
eye
so
color.
crazy. Genetics are like such a crazy thing because it's either like what eye color or it's like how will you die? Like, it's like really kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Really
because
insane.
you have blue eyes, which is recessive.
I have green.
You have green eyes,
But everyone
which is recessive.
Well, but everyone says they're blue, and I always go, they're green. But now I'm starting to be like, well, if everyone's saying they're blue, maybe I'm incorrect.
I'm
but I
also
do think
far
they're
away.
green.
They can also change with like what you're wearing.
Yeah.
True.
Mine do that.
Oh, wow. You have blue eyes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
kind of like sometimes they look fucking gray.
Yeah.
Grayish blue.
They just like change depending on what I'm wearing. And today I'm wearing a shirt that says "rich slut," so
And
they
that
have to
always
be blue.
They have to be blue.
Well, I remember being in science class when I was in 7th grade, Miss Sales class. It was the first, I cheated in that class.
Miss Sale.
Mrs.
In
Sale.
that class.
I cheated in, well, that was kind of my first big cheating moment. And then that kind of continued through until I graduated.
Wait, how
high
did
school.
you cheat?
Well, and that one was more of, it was a quiz. Ugh, looking back, I'm like, I really should have just like kept it to myself.
Right.
But I was just so bad at school and I would study so hard. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but it's like people would show up for these tests and no one would like have even looked at the textbook and they'd all get 10 out of 10s and I would be getting 0 out of 10s and I would have actually studied, which was very hard. So I look over and I was like cheating off the guy next to me. By the time I was a senior, I was like stealing Scantrons and stuff.
Wow.
I was doing some bad,
that's
naughty stuff.
cool.
And my grades were still very bad, which is the saddest part of it all. Well, because I remember I would try to cheat, but I would try to do it in a way that was like, I know what my teachers will believe. So I'm not going to get an A on a test. I'm not even going to get a B+. Like, we got to do a C+ or B-.
Yeah.
And I had to cheat to do that, which is really sad. But I went up to Miss Hill and I was like, I cheated, and I was sobbing and I was like so upset. And she was like, it's really fine. Just keep it. Just, you're not going to do well in this class anyway.
She's like, you're cheating and you're still getting a C-. That's just keep on keeping on.
Wow.
But in her class, she was teaching about genes. And I remember her talking about eye color, and I like convinced myself in class that my dad was not my father. Like, I was literally like, okay. I got really quiet and I was like, yep, so I don't know who my dad is. Cool.
During
okay.
the middle of like a lesson and being like, wow.
Well, you know when you look back on your childhood,
Yeah.
you go, well, who was that? Who was that man?
Who's that man that was around?
And I'm sure it's just a friend, but you're like,
Wait,
who
sorry.
was that
Yeah, I
man?
don't look. I've never.
I don't
experienced this,
think
but
I
I am.
have that.
But I am
on.
so curious.
Wait,
Well, you know,
now.
you see a photo from when you're 3
Yeah.
and there's just a person holding you and you're like, who is
is
that?
that?
Okay, yeah, I get that. I get
So
that.
Not like a man living in my house.
That's, I thought you meant like there's just this
Well,
rotating
Kendahl.
door of men, and you're like, who was that? Okay, great.
I feel like I had a lot of where people would be like, that's your aunt so-and-so. And I'd be like, how are we related to them? And it would be like, we're not. I'm like not related to anyone, but everyone's my aunt and everyone's my uncle. And
She worked with your mother. She had to live with us for a while.
Yeah, I'm like, but I'm not related to any of them.
Got it.
And I'm like, I don't understand how they factor into our family.
Do you still know them to this day?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Well,
they're
then that's
still
beautiful.
my family.
Yeah.
But I always knew who my dad was. Sorry, Kendahl.
No, I knew my dad was. But I remember sitting in class. I was very loud. I was very like, extroverted in school. And I just got really quiet. And everyone's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, no, I'm totally fine. And I just remember the rest of the day being like, I don't know who my father is. And then I went home and like, I think I told my mom or I told my sister or someone, and they were like, no, you misunderstood. You don't understand how the science of it works. But I so quickly was like, my father's not my dad. And this
What
makes
was
so
the
much
thing
sense.
that made you think that?
I don't even remember how he had bright blue eyes.
Okay.
Like really blue eyes. So
And you
it
have.
actually doesn't make
that
sense.
seems
perfect
pretty-
sense that you would
That
have.
seems
That you
pretty.
would,
Okay, so you really weren't doing well in this class.
No, and I
Any
know what
class,
part of
some
me,
might say.
But do you ever kind of like as a kid, you like hoped something was wrong? Like, okay, like they do they do the colorblind test, and you're like, some part of you is like, I really hope I'm colorblind.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what that is. And I think we see it in spades in adults. We just like don't really know what to say about it. But it's like when something's bad, people give you more attention than when something's good. So when you're a kid, you're like, God, I wish I broke my arm. Because then everyone could sign my cast. And it's like, ew.
Yeah.
Or like we'd go get the scoliosis test, and you're kind of like bending over, being like, is it gonna be me? As if any kid with scoliosis has ever been like hot kid of the class. Scoliosis.
I can tell you, the brace doesn't make you hotter because I had one. No, but the when I was in 4th grade and I went to the eye doctor, I was like, I can't see. And then I got That's So Raven glasses, and it ruined my eyesight. And to this day, I have terrible eyes.
wait, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but I literally faked it on the first test because I was like, I'm just so different.
Yes. Well, that's like there's an episode of Toddlers and Tiaras where this coach, this doesn't matter, but this coach
No, it does.
thank you so much. This coach of all these little pageant girls takes them to see the eye doctor pre-pageant. You can tell one of those moments are just like, how do we make this a long episode?
Yeah.
I don't know. Take them to the eye. They all go
We've
to the
agreed
eye
to do
doctor.
32 commercials and we have about 6 minutes of content.
Yes, and so she goes in. She was like, every single member of it was Cambry's Court was the name of her team. Every single member of Cambry's Court has really bad eyes, and I remember watching it being like, they're all lying.
Yes.
Because I remember being that child being like pretending not to be able to see for attention. Very disturbing. But this one I kept to myself. The recessive gene, I was like, even if I want it to be for attention, I'm not even ready to share it yet.
But you shared it with your family when you got home.
I came home and I
You
said, Dad,
traumatized yourself.
You were that concerned.
I was concerned.
Yeah.
I was very concerned.
And they were like, this is founded in nothing.
Yeah. They said very, maybe they should have, I don't know. Maybe if I found out later I was right, I'm going to be really I'm going to be really upset.
That's
Because
a
a lot of
movie.
my family aren't scientists either, I'll say.
Yeah.
That's so
I
true.
do need to know. Okay, so if Kendahl and I had a baby, biologically, if that was possible, what would the baby look like?
What color are your eyesy poos?
Green.
Green. Oh, wait, you guys would have beautiful.
What do your parents have?
Green.
Because
My
we
mom
both
has
have-
brown eyes and my dad has blue eyes?
Yeah, there's a huge chance that you guys would have a blue-eyed or green-eyed kid.
Yeah.
Okay, hair?
What color are your parents' hair?
Brown, and my dad had brown hair. It's hard because he had gray hair for so long, and I'm like, gray?
Right.
Yeah.
But I think brown.
Do you know when he started graying?
Early and balding.
Same. Well, my dad didn't bald. My dad has so much hair, but my dad went fully white at like 25.
Oh my gosh, so did my grandfather, who was the redhead.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How old's your brother?
He's like 25, but totally redhead.
Wow.
Totally still.
Some people just have that gene too. You
Yeah.
just get gray early.
It's kind of fun though when someone gets gray that young. It's got like the Steve Martin moment.
Yeah,
unique.
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, there's like a hotness to it.
There
You
is.
rock it.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us one more thing about what our childhood was like.
Your parents have both dark hair?
Yes.
So yeah, I would say that there's a pretty good chance that you guys would have a dark-haired, blue-eyed baby,
Well, your baby's Megan Fox.
which would be Megan Fox.
Dark hair,
and then-
blue eyes. That's Megan Fox.
And then you guys could capitalize off of that, of course, and
we would.
and make a lot of money off of your child's attractiveness.
Absolutely.
that's huge.
Yeah.
Momagers to baby Megan Fox.
Yeah.
This is huge.
Yeah, this is huge.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
would
God.
not let my child be an actor, like a child actor, I don't think, but I would put my baby in commercials.
Oh, fun.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
My
you don't
baby
know.
from 0 to 9 months would be working every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not
Every
even going to
single day.
remember that.
They're basically
remember
not
it.
even alive yet.
No, they're not. They're there to make the money back, and then the second
don't
they
have
have any
memories yet.
memory,
Yeah.
I say no more. You will never. You'll Montessori school. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You only hold rocks and wood, and that's all.
And then when they're older, they go like, that baby in that commercial kind of looks like me. And you go like, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you
You're
gaslight
crazy.
them. And then you
You say,
and
here's
then you
$1,000 that you get still from the commercial.
you
Yeah.
send
And you
them
go, "You're
away
crazy."
to an asylum.
Yeah.
Because that was the plan all along.
Exactly.
And then one day she'll be married to Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
oh god.
And then
then they'll
divorce.
break
And the
up.
divorce.
Are they divorced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge. I had
Like,
no idea.
literally, they broke up literally right before she had her baby, right?
Oh, okay. I've been playing the farm game, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry, we can't
Yeah,
really-
I've
we're
talked about other
farmers.
stuff, like learning about them. No, I feel like everything I know about them, I've been so deeply uninterested in them, but I feel like every time I open my phone, there's like 2 alerts from the news that just come up on your phone where it's like, the U.S. has bombed Iran and
Machine Gun
Kelly
has a music video, and
Like-
Megan Fox responded to it.
Exactly. Like, those are the 2 alerts I'm always getting.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
two,
God.
I don't know if I
those
want
are
either
so
of those
different.
alerts.
I don't want either one of them.
They can't be compared either. They're
No.
equally bad.
They're
God,
equally
no.
bad in different ways.
Yeah, those are so different.
Yeah. Absolutely. But I hate both.
Yeah, fair.
That's beautiful.
So today we're doing Am I the Assholes? Would y'all categorize yourself as an asshole?
In general,
Yeah.
I think I look like one.
I must say, hard to disagree.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would
I
see
agree.
you on
I think
this.
I agree. I think I agree. You're very, very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
And you're kind of nonchalant in a way where if I hadn't interacted with you and gotten to experience how nice you are, I would probably assume you were kind of rude.
I get this where people read her shyness as like intimidating.
Sure.
And she's just a sweet shy girl.
Yeah.
But
I'm just playing my farm game.
she's just playing her farm game. But I have had
game, which I just
I'm also just playing my
farm game.
I think what it is
Oh yeah, she has a theory.
I have a lazy eyelid. And I think that when people talk to me, they like say something to me and they'll be like, "Oh, what do you think about this?" And I'll turn to them and be like, and they're like, "Okay, so you're fucking rude."
Jesus Christ.
So you think that they think that you're making a face at them?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I use eye drops, so hopefully you can't notice as much right now.
No, I don't notice it at all.
I spend a lot.
I still
of money
can't
on
tell
eye
which one it
drops.
is, and I've known her for 16 years. But
I was just looking really
It's
hard.
the left one, but maybe right now it's bigger because I use the drops. Upneek.
Upneek.
What
And
does the drop do?
They open your
Makes
eyes,
your eyes bigger.
and people fucking sell them or buy them just for cosmetically to just be like, my eyes are more open, which is crazy because it is a medical.
But a Kaiser Permanente doctor said to me, like, you're gonna for sure need a blepharoplasty, however you say that.
They should
Blepharoplasty.
find a different name. Every time they say that, it upsets me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a
It sounds
stomach churning word.
Yeah.
It sounds like the sound of an animal vomiting.
Yeah, there's a vomit moment in the sound
I
baked
really
in.
hate it.
But anyway, yeah, I feel like people assume I'm an asshole, and I try not to be. I just think I'm a little introverted.
Wow, complete different read on my end. Maybe because I'm introverted.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes people think I'm an asshole because I can't see anything. Like my eyesight is so bad.
So are you lying about that?
Am I lying?
For attention?
And I'm colorblind. No, I've like pushed against it for well, first of all, it's gotten worse because I'm not responsible with it. So then I don't wear my glasses, I don't do my contacts, and then it gets worse over time. Also, and this does sound like it's for attention, but it's not. My pupils are in like the top 1% of size.
Good for you.
Wow.
Apparently not. Apparently it's a medical
Big old pupils. Okay.
Yeah.
big, and it's not
Tingle
good.
pupils.
Exactly. Her natural larges.
Yeah.
You got big
And
naturals.
so the sun just goes right into them. And so I just can't see. You have to be like a foot away from me to see you.
Wow.
And so I think a lot of people, I'm really not, if you're not a foot in front of me, I don't recognize you. I don't know who you are. So a lot of people will be like, oh, I walked by you and you just kind of looked at me and then walked away. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So that is also a medical problem
get
that
it.
people are judging us for.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think people think I'm an asshole. I think I come off more cold
You're very warm.
online.
Yeah, I just touched your leg the other time. It was like my hand is burning.
Thank you. I think maybe I come off as more cold online than I do in real life, I think.
Actually, I have a theory really quickly.
You have a lazy eyelid.
You have a lazy eye.
Okay, give me the drop.
No, it's because I feel like if women have an expectation to be bubbly.
Yeah.
And when you are not bubbly and you're just being like, oh, I'm just like having a normal conversation with you, people go like, oh, so you're literally a bitch. And it's like, no.
Yes.
So I think sometimes being a woman in comedy and being like, I'm just telling you like a setup and a punchline, or like I'm just telling you the
Yeah, or I'm being
information I have to
dry
get
for a
across.
second, or I'm just like being normal and not performing.
Yeah, people will be like, that's cold. Because people do that to me too. And I think it's more just like, oh, I'm just like tired.
Yeah, or just being like normal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like sometimes like you just want to be normal, or you're just being like, oh, we have to be at this place at 4. And
Yeah,
then
you're
people
not
will
on.
be like, that's a hate crime. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
So I think that's why sometimes people think I'm an asshole, but I agree with you. I think
It's a societal problem.
Yeah,
Because
and
they want women to be children.
I will say too, I think that I've released myself from feeling the need to be bubbly since I came out, I think.
Oh, I love that.
I think it feels different.
That's nice.
I agree. I think I have experience with men and women, and I feel like when I am on a date with a man, I feel a need to be more like cutesy.
Mm-hmm.
When I am on a date with a woman, I feel like I can be more myself
Yeah.
right away. Whereas with a man, sometimes I feel like I have to work my way up to that, unless they've seen my content before. In which case, I feel like I'm like, oh, so you know.
Yeah,
what
it's
you're
like if
getting.
you've seen me fall down the stairs in drag, like, and you're still on
So
a
then,
date
like,
with me, then you
so
get
we're
it.
good.
Like
Yeah.
you get it. And
Yeah,
it's- yeah.
And nobody thinks you're an asshole.
Oh, I think I'm an asshole all the time. I spiral after
reverse.
every social interaction. I go like, oh my God, this thing you said probably just fucked this person over and made this person feel terrible. And I just like analyze everything I do. And I think one of my biggest fears is being an asshole. Okay. But when you're a people pleaser, another word for people pleasing is lying, right?
Sure.
So like it's like that thing of like, oh, you're a people pleaser, like name 5 people you've pleased. And so I think there's probably like ways I've under communicated or, you know, done things that are like, and also when I was younger, like I used to like fuck with people a little bit more. Like I would like go on Tinder and like, you know, I would talk to 60-year-old men in the cadence and spelling that 60-year-old men would talk to young girls. So I would like match with them and be like, hello, beautiful princess, my name is, and I am to here to, like, just like misspelled, and like, I will spoil you, I am your king, I am a soft woman, simple woman, just want beautiful man for my physical pleasures and to treat like a king. And I would send them like this, like, you know, with all the emojis, and then they'd send me back something identical, and it would just be, and I would just, it was just like my entertainment for myself, and that's probably a little bit assholey, but it wasn't anyone who was like, I don't know, I feel like I could suss out who was like sad to fuck with and who was like there to like be a pervert, and I was like kind of trying to do like, I don't know, vigilante Tinder shit.
That's what I'm thinking, kind of like a Batman of the dating app world.
I used dating apps to convince. I got banned from Tinder. I would go on and I would be like, the point of this for me is to match with a bunch of people and convince them I'm in a cult and like use cult language until they block me. And that was when I was like 19, 20.
I love that.
But because I was just like, that was to me like maybe that's, I don't know if that's neurodivergence. That's like, that was just like, to me, I was like, duh.
Of course.
Of course, like you need it. It's supposed to be funny. And that's
But I
the whole
love
point.
that. I envy that so much because I feel like me at 19 on dating apps, I was like, so are you like planning on having kids? Like I was taking it so seriously.
I couldn't take it seriously.
And I'm like, what was I
maybe
doing?
should have taken it a little bit more seriously of like, there are people they're like, this is a person, Olivia. Like, it's
Well, okay,
not
my
just
question is, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's good and I think that's powerful. But I am curious, were you just meeting so many people like in real life that you didn't need dating apps? So dating apps were just like a fun thing for you? Okay, so that's privilege.
You're like, I have a boyfriend.
I just literally I literally just was doing so much improv but also I was like dating people who knew me when I was in high school and they were not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like I had a bad choice I was making in my real life, and then when I was single, I would make bad choices that didn't amount to anything on the internet.
Yeah, and a fun thing that I just learned is that we all went to high school like 5 minutes apart from each other.
Wait,
Westlake.
what? You went to Westlake?
I went to Westlake High School.
Wait, what the fuck?
I moved there my junior year of high school, and I was there for junior and senior year.
Yeah,
but I was supposed to go to Agora.
Wait, what year did you graduate?
2011. I'm 32.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So I'm like
we
right
would have
around
known
y'all's
people.
age. So
Yeah.
we would have been in the same
Oh my God,
grade.
I know.
So I'm like, I gotta get on. When
if it was Oak Park, I would be like, I would have like 5 people right now.
Okay.
But
did you do theater?
I did.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wait, did you know people from Agora?
Maybe.
Did you do any of the theater, like,
Did you know Bailey Sean or Alex? I'm trying to think of people.
Wait, Alex
was
You know Alex?
she's
Oh no, I think I'm thinking of
boy, Alex.
Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Jake.
I
That's
know him.
very
No,
very
I know
different.
it's not the two. I know it's not the. But I was like, wait, why does Alex sound so familiar? I'm like, I think it's because there's a bunch of people named.
Fair.
I think I'm thinking of. I went to high school with twins that were kind of in the theater program that were 2 guy twins, and
Not
I think
conjoined.
they thought they were really not conjoined.
Okay.
Separate.
Did you have that at Agora?
No, but I just always ask.
Yeah, incredible.
Sure.
Who?
'Cause you never know.
Who?
I don't remember their names, but I know their mom or stepmom was famous.
Oh my God.
A famous actress.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, well, we got to look up
gonna think about
Westlake twins.
But you
famous
didn't do
actress
any of
mom.
the, like, Conejo Valley, like, theater?
Not really. I did like Westlake High School.
Did you do
theater.
comedy
Got it.
sports?
I did not do.
I did comedy sports.
You did comedy sports?
Yes, I was. It was like I literally say like because I didn't come out in high school, and like all my sexual energy was at comedy sports.
Oh,
like,
that is
it was
funny.
We
really
met
intense.
through comedy sports.
Yes.
Oh my God,
That's how we met.
fun.
Yeah. It was very, very, very fun. And, and I mean, truly like the funnest ever. Like all of the people I love so much are like from that team in high school, and we all still like it's crazy.
Wow. I wish I did it. We didn't have it at my school in Florida, and I did long form improv at a community
fun.
theater.
Oh, nice.
So I got
Long
really
form's
into
fun.
that, but I was like kind of, I don't know, moving your junior year of high school is weird.
Yeah.
Even though like I'm very extroverted and I had moved a lot growing up. I was like totally fine with it. But moving junior year of high school is like everyone's kind of already set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people liked me, but people were also kind of like, but I already have like my friend group, or I already have my hobbies or whatever. And like all of these things kind of were like pre-existing. I didn't even know if there was an option to like hop into clubs or anything.
Yeah.
But I did take drama class, which I thought was so strange. You could only be in productions if you took it as a class.
No, that's
as like
weird.
a class period. So I had to get to school at 7:00 in the morning to take a drama class where we did nothing. One day, my drama teacher, should I even say?
I don't know.
Died?
How inappropriate is it?
Well,
Something bad?
no, she told me about how she had an affair one time in her office.
Oh my God.
Wait, with the
Isn't that crazy?
student?
No, with another adult.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh.
I mean, it's not
That's
fine
juicy.
for the spouse, but it's fine in terms of the context. It's way more fine than what I was thinking.
It's hotter than what I was thinking.
Yeah, we had 2 teachers at our school who had an affair, too.
yeah, it went.
And they were both married?
Yeah.
And they both got divorces.
To be with each other?
I don't think they ended up together.
Was that the photo?
Maybe they were together for a little bit.
There was like photos of a leaked photo.
No, not that.
Oh, not that. Never mind.
Ooh.
But I
Our school had like a ton of stuff happen.
yeah, we had some crazy stuff. We had a cow come onto the
cow.
football
Oh,
field.
no. Come on.
A cow come
Somebody
onto the
brought
football
their
field.
cow to school and it was just like on the football field.
Yep.
In LA?
Yeah.
Did you guys have
Well,
a
in
name?
Agora, which is like a north of LA farm. Like it's like where people pretend to be farmers.
Got it.
And
There are people there
they're
who
like
are
rich people who go like, I have horses and I have chickens.
and then everyone else is just kind of like normal.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, because I felt like it was very normal, especially moving there from South Florida. I was like, wait. None of the kids in this class have died yet? What are you talking about? Like, compared to South Florida, I was like, where are you guys buying your whippets? Nowhere? What are you talking about? Like, it was so calm and, like, nice and pleasant.
Like, our at least when we were at Agora, like, the GSA was, like, the top club in campus. Like it was like, and like the popular kids were like people who just did ASB and liked to volunteer, like, and were athletes. Like it was
pretty chill.
There was not a lot of like, you know, I don't know. There's not a lot of like classic, like mean high school things. Obviously, like all high school is always high school, but
God, the GSA club in my school was not that. It was like 3 people who, you know, when it's just like there was no gay people at my school, but there were like 3 people where it was like you just simply could not pretend. And you just could tell they were like, I don't want to be out. I'm not proud, but what am I to do? I have a
gay little voice. I can't
what am I to do
about it.
No pride, but they were like, I'm in the GSA because I don't want to be outside at lunch because people will throw things at me. So here I am.
This episode of Happy Wife, Happy Life is brought to you by Brennan Lee Mulligan. Brennan Lee Mulligan is leaving Dropout and Dimension 20 for good in order to focus on his true love, making shoes for American Girl dolls. As longtime friends of Brennan Lee Mulligan, Kendahl and I fully support his decision.
That's right. We think this is a great way for him to support his family.
Brennan's American Girl doll shoes are crafted from only the finest and sometimes ethically sourced materials, handmade in Brennan's log cabin in Don't Find Me, California. Go to Brennan'sAmericanGirlDollShoes.com to learn more. That's Brennan'sAmericanGirlDollShoes.com to learn more.
Use code HELLYEAH to get 1% off any order over $350.
Brennan's American Girl doll shoes. Bye, intrepid heroes. But that is the weirdest thing about being a personality online, is that like you'll just randomly get comments from like people you went to elementary school with being like, whoa, you're gay now? Crazy. We went to elementary school together. Do you remember me?
Not like, whoa, you're an internet personality now?
No, mostly just the gay stuff.
you're gay now? Starting now?
Oh my God, so funny.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we could say we're all kind of assholes a little bit, but we're also not assholes at all. And I think that's something important to remember.
That's
I think that's
poetic.
kind of like humanity is like everyone has the ability to be an asshole sometimes. It doesn't make you an asshole forever.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfect
And being
way to
an asshole is a choice. And it's a choice not to.
Except
and sometimes
for sometimes when you have a really bad tummy ache.
So true.
But then it goes away. And then you're like, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
But also what we all said is that people perceive us as an asshole for something we can't help. And on the inside, we're not really an asshole. So I feel like we are the best to give advice because we're very, very kind.
Yeah, we're
and very
perfect, some
self-aware.
might say.
Exactly.
A lot
Some
of
might
people said
say
that.
it.
People are kind of shouting it from over there. Stop.
Yeah,
Guys, we're
like,
recording a
what's
podcast. Stop.
This isn't funny.
Seriously, please.
Funny.
But we have these Am I the Assholes.
love
People
it.
sent them in. As always, you can send in anything to this podcast. We have an email address. You can send it on Instagram. We ask weekly prompts. We post things on our Patreon. Go, ask away. We have different topics. And you can also just send us a thing. Tell them about this.
You can send them things for the set.
Yes!
Look how sad this
Wow.
is.
Yes, as you might have noticed, our set is now bare, and that's because we want to peer pressure you to send us things to put up on the set.
Oh, that's
We have a P.O.
fun.
box. You can find it on our YouTube, on our Instagrams, TikToks, whatever.
That's fun.
And send us anything as long as it's not upsetting. If it won't make me scared to go home at night, I want you to send it to us. So
No
it could be-
envelopes of bullets.
Yes, please
No.
stop sending those. You can send mugs from your
You see
small
money.
business. You can send a bunch of money. You could send. Someone sent us, Becca specifically, sent us a Blu-ray copy of "But I'm a Cheerleader." More of that kind of stuff. Hey, you want a picture of your wedding to you and your gay wife? Send it. We'll
Or
put it
straight
up.
wife.
That's
Or your straight wife. If you and your husband want to send us a frame photo, we'll put that up.
We're continually desperate for people to know that we're not just a gay podcast, that our demographic can be anyone.
Yes, and we do have many straight male listeners.
Yes, we do.
love that.
Isn't that interesting?
That's
That is
beautiful.
interesting.
I mean, I think that's kind of fucking awesome. Like
Thank you.
the straight guys taking advice from you guys are the straight guys to date straight women.
so
okay?
true.
exactly
that
right.
sounds great.
I think this is how they have to learn, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think straight men are drawn, I think nice straight men are drawn to lesbians in a non-sexual way.
Yeah.
In kind of a classic, you know, himbo
I love it.
dynamic.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this first one.
All right, let's get our assholes out.
It's short but sweet. Am I the asshole for taking 2 different girls to a first date at the same restaurant 2 days apart?
Huh. Is that it?
Yep.
Oh.
I guess my biggest things are,
Yeah.
do you have weird dietary things? Because if you get really used to one restaurant, or if you're like a person who's like, I just get nervous in social situations, so I like knowing like, oh, this is the menu, this is the
Or if you're in a town with only one good restaurant.
yeah, those are things where I'm like, yeah, I get that. Otherwise, just take him to a different restaurant.
Can I counter that?
Yes.
With even if those things are true, I think you're right. If there's one restaurant, there's one restaurant. But even then, I'm still like, okay, for one, go to the restaurant, and for the other, like, go to
on
the
a
grocery
walk.
store, pick stuff up, and
Yeah,
then like do a picnic. Yeah. It just feels too weird to me, like too close together. And then to me, it feels like this thing where it's like, oh, you're the person that takes people to that restaurant, which feels like boring to me. Even if you like have dietary restrictions, you can figure it out.
Yeah, get
somewhere
over
else.
them.
Like,
That's
I
fair.
promise. Well, I'm like, or do a picnic, invite them over, make dinner, like just figure something out, because I'm like, taking a bunch of different people to the same restaurant to me doesn't feel like different dates. It feels like
it feels like
plugging
auditioning.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it feels like
yeah.
plugging a new person
Yeah.
into a situation where you have like the upper hand,
Yeah.
you have dominance. I don't know, it feels weird to
Also,
me.
I will say all the people at that restaurant are going to notice if you continue to do that. The whole staff is going to be like, this fucking guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna
it's,
be your freak.
it's the 2 days apart is hard.
Yeah.
2 days apart is hard. If it's like a few weeks apart and you're like, I just like this restaurant.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's fine.
That's totally
Yeah. I think you're not an asshole, but if you keep doing it, it might get weird.
Yeah, I think you are an asshole a little bit.
I think you
I'm
need
kind
more
of like,
creativity.
Yes, I think you're a boring asshole, unfortunately. And I don't think you have to be that way forever. I think you can always change.
Being a boring asshole is a choice.
Yes, absolutely. But I'm like, I think that you just don't want to have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. So you want people to step into your comfort zone.
It's not going to make a good relationship.
That's not fair.
Oh, but I do have sympathy, because I will say I love to be a regular. And what I'll tell you is I worked at a restaurant, and anytime someone was like, I'm a regular, I was like, no one cares. And also we don't know who you are and we hate you, and also leave. I had but now as I love it, and I'm sure they're thinking the exact same thing. And there's one restaurant I go to that I don't go on dates anymore, but I do go on I hang out with friends.
Yeah, that's allowed.
I sound like I've just been dropped on this planet.
No, because
friends, is that what they call it?
Because it's like when you're going out on 2 dates in a row at the same restaurant, there is usually only one slot open, right?
Yeah.
But when you're going with friends, if you're going to the same restaurant over and over again with a bunch of different friends, there's endless slots for
But
friends.
they could think, the staff might think
That's true.
that these are dates.
That's true.
And I
Now
do
that's a good
still, I have this confidence when I walk and I say, yep, it's me again.
It's me.
I'm sure you're not surprised to
it's
see me.
your girl with a new fuck piece.
Exactly. And it's crazy because I remember being a server and being like, I would never do that. No one cares you're regular. And I'm like, I know, I so quickly fell into that trap.
I also think too, though, like, don't you feel like you would just be comparing people? Do you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
oh, she ordered eggplant parmesan and she ordered a panini or whatever. And then like, but that means nothing.
You're not building the date around the potential connection or things in common you might have with that person.
Yeah.
You're going, I host a date and people audition at this date.
Yes.
And that is probably going to yield worse results in my opinion.
Either of you done speed dating?
No, but I want to.
I do too, but sorry, I can't do it anymore.
No,
but
it's
it is
not like
something I'm
really an option, but I like, just
yeah.
even speed anything. Like I just
run
no,
in
just
speed.
speed.
Just
I want to
speed.
speed.
Just someone
No,
get
but
into
just the
a car
concept of
race
like sitting down, even if it was like speed friendship, like interviews or whatever, like it's just so funny to me.
Well, I also think it's like a sick part of me because I'm like, I think I specifically would be so good at it, which is so stupid and not a helpful skill. But I'm like, I'm great at the first 10 seconds of a conversation.
And then you fall off.
And then I'm like, I want to die. I don't know what to say. It's like, we can't. But I, for a minute and a half, can be just an absolute doll.
That is so funny because then the idea is that then you move on to more time.
Yeah. Yes.
So by then it's like a catfish. By then you're like, I'm a nightmare.
Yep.
And they'd be like, I want to
minute and
see
a
her
half.
again. I'd be like, nope, sorry.
Nope,
sorry,
I only
you
did
got-
30
who's- you
seconds.
got it.
She's dead.
Yeah.
She's just
You
for the
got
first
what you
minute and a
got.
half.
Okay, so listen, you got your answer. You're not a hard asshole, but
you're a soft asshole.
Very soft.
Honestly, it might be
kind
worse.
of asshole.
Yeah.
I just meant like
Sorry.
as an asshole.
Yeah.
You want it to be soft, not hard. 'Cause, hard sounds like it hurts.
It's calcified.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And we're going to be creating some kind of scale for this, so you'll have all these terms to kind of look back on. Am I the asshole for not wanting my fiance's mom to come live with me and my fiance after being kicked out of her daughter's place because of her husband?
Whoa.
Wait, what?
So,
Her daughter. Oh, I see.
yes. Okay.
Well, so okay, yeah.
This might
is
require
tough.
a couple of roundabouts
Go around.
for me. Yeah.
Don't
I know what's
worry, there's a
happening
little more
already.
info.
I clocked it already.
My fiance's mom is a very kind, sweet person, but on the flip side, she is super manipulative, likes to be involved in every facet of my fiance's life.
No, that's not a kind, sweet person.
She's super nice.
She's
She
so
hits us
nice.
every
She's
day.
the worst.
She gossips about everyone in her life.
Oh boy.
And because of this, I try to keep her at arm's
Yeah. So she got kicked out
Of the other
her daughters.
Yes. I think
Because of her husband.
yes. So,
Because of the mom's husband?
No, because of the daughter's husband. The daughter's husband was like, "Get your mom out of our house."
yes. So now she's trying to live with
that's a tricky
the other child.
So this person is like I'm in the same position as that person.
Yeah.
yes, and I don't want to be in that position. And does that make me an asshole?
No, it really doesn't. I mean, it's a really hard situation you're in, but it doesn't make you an asshole. I just feel bad for you because that's fucking tough.
Yeah, I feel like that's like kind of a normal like boundary to set of like, oh, I'm sorry, no one else lives with us.
Yeah, I mean, there's
No one else lives with
Sorry, nobody else lives here, just us.
Yeah,
I
it's
also
so
think-
crazy. It's just us.
we can't do anymore.
We're the only tenants.
I do think the partner is kind of an asshole a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it shouldn't be you being like, I don't want you to live here. The daughter or the son.
it is
or
your
whomever.
job
Yeah.
to protect your partner from the weirdest or most crazy parts of your family and the people on your side that you brought into their life. Like that is your
100%.
job.
I do. It's like I understand if she was kicked out and like had some horrible thing where she couldn't get a place on her own.
Yeah.
Then I understand a little bit more.
Like a temporary, like, okay, while you're back on your feet. But it doesn't
but
sound
it
like
doesn't
that's
sound
what
that way because
is.
that wasn't mentioned.
Yeah.
And here's what I'll tell you: when someone moves in, they don't move out. If I've learned one thing in my life, 2 weeks turns into 8 years very quick.
Wow.
That's all I'll say.
8 years.
And that's not about a specific person, to be clear.
It sounded like it was specific. 2 weeks
many
turns into 8 years, and that's always what happens.
That's always what happens. I'm just saying it can quickly turn, especially not with everyone, but you know people in your life. But if you're already like, she's manipulative, I'm like, honey, she's not moving out.
No.
Well, I think what's hard about that, to defend this mother-in-law a little bit, is that it sounds like she is a nice person, but is maybe unintentionally toxic.
Sounds like maybe she's a Generation X.
Yes, and I think she probably needs some help because these things that I'm reading of like, she gossips about everyone,
Yeah.
she's manipulative, like, I think that is very much sometimes like of that generation where I think people can't help it, but it seems like she's well-intentioned. I think, first of all, I'm like, can someone even live with you? I also think that's a huge difference because there are things where it's like, if all of a sudden my parents needed to live with us, we live in a very small 2-bedroom apartment. So that would be like a much bigger undertaking that I'm like, do you live in like a 4-bedroom house?
Right.
You know, and I think you can also like gauge based off that, like, what do you have? How rich are you? I think most of these can always be solved by being like, how rich are you?
Send us a photo of your mother and your yearly income, and we'll be able to answer this question.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But I do think that's hard. I think because I also think it's like different, like manipulative as like, if I was like, my friend, she's 20 and she's super manipulative, I would be like, oh, that person is like bad news. But I think there's like a certain age where it's like, yeah, they're all just kind of naturally manipulative because that's the only way they know how to move through
The
life.
question is like, how much are they going to do it to you while they're living with you? Because it's like, if she's just gossiping about her friends or your friends or people at the grocery store and she's being manipulative in ways that are like kind of annoying, but ultimately not super harmful, that's one thing. But if like her, like if the reason she got asked to leave was because she was like interfering or being manipulative or gossipy in their marriage, then that's like,
right.
which is always a possibility, but I don't know
yeah.
because I didn't get those details.
You got to ask. Yeah, I think that makes so much sense. Just clarifying, like, and then making a plan. I'm like,
it's always good to make a plan. Make a list.
Yes, make a list. Be like, okay, yes, your mom can come stay here, but for this long. And if like, here's my checklist of things that simply cannot happen. And if those things start to happen, then your mom has to go. And maybe even sit down and have a conversation with the mom. Make your partner sit down and have a conversation.
Your
with
partner
mom.
needs to step it up, dude.
Or can you guys just be like, why don't we help you get an apartment? Like, we'll help you look for apartments and like find one that would be great for you.
And then what if she, just for like a mock discussion of what I think would happen, is like,
she goes, no.
I guess you don't want to live.
Oh, I guess I'm a
don't wanna
terrible
live with
mother.
me.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I don't.
Wow. Okay.
But I think there's a positive twist. You can also be like, well, you might enjoy having your own space.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Maybe it's just like, well, we're adults and we don't want to live with our mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, love you.
Yeah.
You live in your own place.
Or you could let her move in and start shidding on the walls.
Ooh.
Do something so bad that she moves out on purpose.
That's something.
Yes. The manipulated becomes the manipulator.
Yeah.
As they would say.
This is essentially the plot of that movie with Brandy. Did you guys see this? The Front Room?
Oh my god.
It's from a couple years ago, and it's starring Brandy, who we all know.
Love Brandy.
She is pregnant, and her white husband's mom moves in with them and acts like a true demon.
Oh no.
And just goes off the rails. It's a horror movie.
Monster-in-law.
Yes, but not funny.
Got it.
Scary.
Well, there are funny parts because she's.
It's not trying to be funny though.
No, it's like a very serious plot, but she is so insane. Like she's this really old woman. So like when it is a scary moment, she is like, me. And I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Love Brandy. Love Brandy's Cinderella, one of my favorite movies.
Oh yeah. Apparently they just reprised their role in some other Disney project, her and the prince from that movie.
Oh my god, that's incredible news.
That's another one of those news articles that I received.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Just that, the war.
Yep. They're like, Israel
really is
cannot
like
be
that,
stopped.
though.
And
Yep.
also,
It really
we don't
is.
get either.
And Justin
Cinderella
Bieber's
again?
crashing out.
Truly, because I feel like whenever I receive that news alert, I go, oh boy, what is it? This is going to be, I mean, unfortunately, like this is a bomb. Something
There's going to be
that's
something
happened.
awful, yeah.
And I remember like one of the alerts I've received was like Joe Biden's dropped out of the race, like things like that. And then ever so often I'll get one that's like, the Packers lost 16-40.
Yeah.
I'm like, who fucking cares?
Yeah. They're all either Krispy Kreme has a new donut or there is a man at your door with a gun and he's going to shoot you right now.
Or occasionally the like 4 ways to not feel as hungry when you're sleepy. You're like, what? What are you talking
I'm
about?
always running into that problem. I'm always so hungry when I'm sleepy.
Like, what?
It's hard to know what to do. So I'm going to say you're not an asshole at all. I don't
No,
think you're an asshole
not at
at
all.
all.
You're in a tough situation.
And hey, you know what? I'm going to say I don't even think your mother-in-law's an asshole. I think that she's probably doing her best, if I had to guess. I think this has a lot of potential for your partner to be an asshole.
Yeah, I think boundaries need to be set, and hopefully everyone's good.
Yeah, it sounds like just big old hard vibes. Like everything.
I'm
just
always
might be
big old hard vibes.
Really
I'm second of every
challenging
housefly
about
asshole
that.
vibes.
Absolutely.
Okay, which asshole would we categorize this one as? Calloused is what you said?
Soft. No, soft.
Soft.
Supple.
Supple.
Not even an asshole.
Well, the
honestly.
OP is
asshole.
not an asshole.
No asshole.
all.
Yeah,
no asshole.
taint, I think.
Taint.
Yeah.
Just taint.
Great.
Right?
Just taint.
I don't know.
Yeah, no asshole.
Honestly, the partner is a little bit of a pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right next to the taint.
I know, right next to the tape, but not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cat's no butthole cut. Remember the Cats
Cat-
movie had a
Cats
butthole
movie
cut
had a
and a no
butthole
butthole cut?
What's the Cats movie? Oh,
Cats movie musical.
Cats.
Yeah.
Musical.
Yeah.
Which one released again? Which one released?
The no
think
butthole.
Yeah,
So they had one where the cats had buttholes.
Yeah.
Buttholes. And,
then
then
they were like,
that's horrible.
Sorry,
yeah.
let's read
And
that.
Jason Derulo's dick was also in.
He had a
an earlier
package, and they were
version.
like, actually, let's get rid of that. And then he posted on Instagram being like, guys, I need you to know I have a giant package, and it was edited out, and I'm so pissed.
Yeah, he was mad.
And people were like, okay.
Okay, why did I miss this? What happened?
It was
How did I
huge.
It was years ago.
It was huge.
years
the
ago.
asshole
It
specifically.
was huge. In my world,
In my
it was
life,
huge.
it was massive.
I was getting notifications of that every day.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was big.
God, it hurts to be on the internet so much and then hear something that you know nothing about that you feel like you should have done something about. It feels hurtful. It feels like a friend left you out of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're uninvited to something. Yeah.
Yeah, but that friend was the internet and it hates you. Am I the asshole? We have been primarily long distance friends for 3 years with periods of time where we were texting/FaceTiming every day. Though we originally met on Grindr, the connection was non-sexual and platonic from the start and was also based around some shared spiritual practices / paranormal experiences.
Oh.
They are a professional psychic medium, and I am someone who has had experiences with energies/entities/ etc. A third mystery one. That I feel less inclined to define, let alone make a career about out of those connections.
Oh.
At times in our friendship, I felt that they were condescending at my perceived lack of connection to these experiences of the paranormal.
Oh my God.
And this came across as if they were trying to teach me something. We definitely shared emotional depth, and I genuinely felt kinship with them, though their own insecurities often acted as a barrier to intimacy. They would say things like, one day you'll leave me, and express frustration/pessimism about their other friends to me.
Wait,
sometimes
when did we get off the ghosts?
listen.
This woman. I know her.
Listen, sometimes that pessimism was straight up shit talking, which always gives me the ick. So it seems like this person doesn't want to be friends with this.
Can I tell you,
medium
I
anymore.
literally know this. I was friends with a woman just like this.
This is
Can I guess where she lived? North
Yes.
Hollywood.
Well, no.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I should have just said yes.
Sorry,
Yes,
did
she
you live in North
was.
Hollywood? Okay, well,
No, we don't live in North Hollywood. Oh, come on.
I find that so many witchy women live in North Hollywood.
Here's what I'll say about mediums, is I think mediums are the colorblind of personalities, where it's like, I do think there are mediums, but I think most of them aren't, and it's like poor mediums who are real, because most people who identify as mediums are attention-seeking liars and are insane.
Yeah, well, this is what I'll say.
Sorry.
Oh,
are you a medium?
no.
This is
Into a ball?
Yeah.
So we have attention seeking.
Yeah, so we have a medium. If someone is a medium, it's not a 23-year-old white woman from Michigan who now lives in Santa Monica. Like, sorry. I believe that there are people who can commune with other spirits, other worlds, whatever. Like, I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm sure of it. I'm just like, I don't know enough about what's out there. I'm very open. I'm like, listen, I have no clue.
But her name's not Mackenzie.
Yes, I would bet my life on the fact that like that woman that's able to speak to the other side is not wearing a large sun hat and she does not have blonde highlights. Like I'm telling you, it's like an old woman who lives in New Orleans in an 8,000-year-old house. You're like, how is she not dead yet?
Yeah.
Her skin looks like it's peeling off her face, or it's like a 4-year-old. I think there's no in between.
Well, because
I think
I've heard
there's no in
stories.
between.
Have you seen the news story? The girl, she's 4.
Wait,
she's
what?
The news story. What?
You've heard the news story. You've heard the
girl,
news
she's
story.
four.
The only news story I
read
saw
the
was about the
paper?
butthole cut.
Yeah.
Okay,
There was
news
this
alert. The girl is 4.
She's 4 years old. This was years ago. I don't remember her name. I don't remember where she lived.
Love it.
But she was 3 or 4. I honestly don't even remember the age. She was young, very young. She tells her mom, she goes, take me back to, she says the name. I'm sorry, I don't remember details. She
No,
says
that's
the
okay.
name of a place.
Yeah.
Far off place. Her mom's like, I don't even know what that is. She assumes she just made this up. She says, take me back to this place. I fell off this, I don't remember any of the details, but she explained her death. And then the mom researches it. There's a woman who died in this very specific town in Ireland. And she described it. That child is a psychic.
Here's what I will say. There is a show on Discovery Plus called "There Is a Ghost Inside My Child," and every episode is that.
Writing that down.
Right, we're watching that
Every
tonight.
episode is
Love
like
it.
every episode is like a kid being like, I jumped from the tower in 9/11.
Yeah.
And the mom's like, how do you know what 9/11 is?
It's wild.
Yeah.
So I believe that, but I had a friend. I'm scared she'll come for me, but you know what? I'm freeing myself today.
Oh, good for you.
But thank
This
you.
is good inspiration for the person asking the question.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Free
Why-
yourself from your idiot friend who thinks they're a medium.
Yeah, no.
Literally, so
But this person also thinks they have a connection with the.
But I
But
think
they're not being condescending about it. They're not being condescending
Yes,
about
the person writing in, I think, is A, being nice, and I think B, the way that they phrase it is very much like, I feel like I've
had experiences,
and I'm
right.
open or whatever, versus being like, I'm a professional medium for a job.
And I'm telling you that your experiences are invalid. That's so
Right,
manipulative.
right.
Yeah.
because also like the number one thing a manipulative person would do is be like, I know you. I see you.
I see you better than you see you.
Better than you see you, and better than anyone sees you, and I connect you, and I make you feel really special, and I can see inside of.
And
your
this is what
body.
that girl did to you.
Yes. Well, and I was very young.
Oh, no.
She was very young too. I was like,
Okay.
she was an elderly
I
woman.
can see inside your body. And I was very young.
What happened? How do you need to free yourself?
What'd you say?
How do you need to free
Thank
yourself
you
from
so
this?
much. Thank you. I need to get on my farm is what I really need to do, but I can't do that because I'm trying to be professional. No, but it was just this kind of like condescending, I know everyone better than they know themselves. Whenever someone's talking, there's kind of this look of like, yeah, I know what's really going on. When I'm like, no, you don't.
That's
honey.
so ill.
I remember one time, like we would just be having conversations. Oh my God, I remember one time we were like, we got a news alert and we were like, oh my God, Philip Seymour Hoffman passed away.
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, yeah, I know, I passed him over. I said, I
Stop.
actually
No.
can't not laugh in your face. And then I did laugh. And then she felt very disrespected, which, okay, I don't really know the experience of passing someone over, but that is so funny.
Oh my God, there's literally no world she did that.
There's no world.
There's 0% chance she passed him over.
No world. And then it was like, and I don't want to get too specific because maybe this woman has healed and she has moved on. I don't know, but she got a tarot deck. And this was what reminds me of this. She wanted to do the tarot readings. And when I tell you she was just tarot reading her friends and telling them things she wanted to tell them, but wouldn't tell them.
Right.
Oh
Or she'd be
my
like,
God.
Your boyfriend is a cheating bastard. And you need to quit your job because I feel like you're taking time away from your friends. Next. And
It's
was
like the
just
spiritual
insane.
version of getting drunk. You know, you're like, I can say what I actually want to say when
Wow.
I'm reading tarot.
Also, these bitches are always, and I'll say it,
Yeah.
I'll say the B word.
Yeah.
Okay? They always were Marilyn Monroe in their past life.
That's what I
How
was
are you
gonna
all
say.
Marilyn Monroe? And I was what? A townskeeper? I was a shoemaker?
Wait, why are they all Marilyn Monroe?
Oh,
and
I
what?
Have you never
I
talked
was
to someone
Marilyn
who's like, I'm a
Monroe.
medium? Literally all of them were like,
I was Cleopatra.
I
was Marilyn Monroe.
I was Elvis. It's like
How
those are the
many people were Elvis?
Right. It does not make sense, but literally every single time. And I'd heard people say that on like TV shows and stuff, and I was kind of like, okay, maybe this is fake for TV.
No.
But then I did an improv show where the monologist was a medium, and the first thing she says to us is, well, yes, in a past life, I was Marilyn Monroe. I was Elvis. I was Cleopatra. JFK. Jackie Kennedy.
Why were you
Those are
all
big
those
ones,
famous?
too.
Both Marilyn and JFK at the same time. You were just body swapping. You were like, "Happy birthday!" Woo! Like you're just that's insane.
Absolutely. And that it's always the same people. You never meet a medium who's like, in a past life, I was a monkey at the Cincinnati Zoo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you never meet someone who's like, oh, I was, I don't know, like just like your
normal
grandma's
person.
gynecologist.
Yeah.
Like just a
And they
random
always
person.
do it like this. They always go, and I swear, this sounds crazy. I've seen this happen so many times. They're like, oh, well, who were you in a past life? Because, of course, if someone, even if I don't believe them, if someone tells me I'm a medium, I want to
you're
talk to them
gonna
for
ask.
5 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have 900 questions.
Yeah.
Even if it's honestly bullying at a certain point, I have 800
No,
questions.
I'm just
I'm just asking, and I'm always like, who are you? And they're very like, you know, I don't want to say.
I don't like to talk about that.
I don't like to talk about that.
I like to try to keep things present.
Yeah. And then it's finally, where's Marilyn Monroe? And I swear to God, I've seen this happen like
my
Truly,
God.
it's
truly.
the funniest thing to me. It
That is so crazy.
So anyways, I really do believe in mediums and people speaking to, and that's all to say, I'm not judging this person who thinks they're a medium or is a medium, believes they're a medium. I just think some people use it like anything. I mean,
Right.
that's like,
Yeah.
therapists are great, but also it's a job that draws in people who are, and all these, being an actor, it's like, oh, there's great people, but it draws in a bad person.
If you're gonna be bad, you're gonna be bad in whatever the thing you choose
Yeah.
to do.
Exactly.
And that's just like what it is.
And sometimes that's mediuming.
So true.
What do you guys think you were in a past life?
I had that same question. Yeah, if you had to be like a famous person in a past life,
Or just
would it be
anything.
anyone.
No, like, who do you
like,
truly think
anything?
you were?
Well, something I'll say that's strange,
Yeah.
that I feel like other people might have some insight into this question, but I've never had deja vu.
Really?
Yes, and I
That's
think some
wild.
people will be like, oh, I had deja vu at XYZ thing, so that might make me feel like, oh, when I've had deja vu, it's been in these scenarios or in these settings, so maybe in a past life, I was
Interesting.
XYZ thing.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
have never experienced deja vu. When people talk about it, I can't even really comprehend what they're expressing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know. So, and I've had people tell me like, oh, that means you're on your first
Oh.
life. You didn't have
You're new.
past lives. You're brand new. Which I'm like, where does that happen? Like, why? When do they just decide to
Make a new
pop
one.
out a new baby?
Yeah.
You know, is it like based on like population percentages or something?
And who are they?
Yeah.
Where they come from? It's all just very strange to me. But if I had to guess in a past life, I was maybe like, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind for me is like a otter.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I love that. Together. The two of us, maybe.
Oh, you think you and me?
Holding hands.
I could see that.
I don't know.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah, I could see that.
You think you were together in a past life?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I do feel like I've known you forever.
Yeah, but I don't know if we you know what? I feel like you connect more with modern day. This makes me sound like I'm being like
she's a medium.
I'm Marilyn Monroe.
I'm more Marilyn Monroe.
You're solely saying this because of your farming app. You think that you're so connected to the past.
Well, and I take horseback riding lessons.
I'm a farmer, and I take horseback riding lessons.
And I love candles. So
I
that's
read
kind
and
of,
I like candles too.
I think it's kind of different. You're kind of more of a Kindle person. I'm kind of like a physical copy person.
So you think I was no one in a past life?
I think I could see this being your first life.
Or someone really ahead of my time. I was like,
I don't know, Albert Einstein.
Yeah, I was trying to think of one other scientist.
You're Marilyn Monroe.
I'm electricity. Who's that?
Ooh, that's Benjamin
Benjamin
Franklin.
Franklin.
Ew, no, I don't see
He's
him.
Kite Man.
Isn't
That
there someone
sounded
else that was like Alexander
something
Graham Bell or
else.
something? He invented the phone.
Yep, phone.
Fine, Alexander Graham Bell.
Did you say Matt Phone?
Ring, ring.
Yeah, Matt Phone invented the phone.
Yeah.
Matt Phone invented the phone
Maybe
last
you were
week.
Matt Phone.
Wait,
Oh, you think you were
okay.
Matt
I
Phone?
think I was Matt Phone,
And you were Matt Chair. And you were
Yeah.
Matt Table.
Yeah.
Oh, and we all lived together in one
We all
big
lived
house.
together.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you two?
Oh my God. Do you have an idea?
I
feel
well,
like-
when
yeah.
you said the deja vu thing and you were like, that's a sign of a past life, I was thinking, okay, when do I get deja vu? And it's usually just when things are really like stupid. Like I'll order a sandwich and be like, I feel like I've done that before.
Yeah, maybe you were
maybe-
stupid in a past life.
But like it's like something really mundane. Like in a past life, I like worked at the DMV or something so mundane because all of my like deja vu things are so unimportant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my other thought was, I think I might have been like a deep sea creature.
Oh, I love that.
Because every time I watch Planet Earth and I see one of those weird motherfuckers, I'm like, oh, you are me and I am you.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, we both light up.
Do you like the ocean?
I'm scared of it a little bit, but I do
Probably
like
because you
it.
died there.
And it might be because I died like deep down there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so maybe I'm afraid, or maybe I'm afraid of the top of the sea because I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm used to the
Supposed
deep,
to be
deep
fast.
sea.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that makes sense.
I feel like on some level I'm a little girl in a farming village, like in like a medieval village, and I'm like I get like
So you died when you were little.
maybe like I feel like I don't know. I'm making this up right now just based on vibe. Like I feel like I had a basket of shit I gave out to people or something.
You were Little Red Riding Hood.
Maybe I was Little Red Riding Hood, and I also feel like there's a world where I was prey in a past life.
Oh wait. Okay.
Like
yeah.
some kind of antelope or something.
Yeah, any kind of prey.
You do have a very youthful energy.
Oh, nice.
And so I think dying young feels
I
like
might have died young.
rather like maybe an animal or a human.
Yeah. And prey often dies young.
Wow. Okay, tell us who you were in a past life in the comments.
Yeah.
'Cause I do
All
wanna
the
know.
comments are Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn
It's Marilyn Monroe and JFK at the same time.
Yeah. I also couldn't think of a single person. I was like, who was I? Anna Nicole Smith, Julia Child. I couldn't think of one single person who died before I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be why so many people say Marilyn Monroe's because they're just trying to think of anyone who died.
I would
yeah,
love
they were
to
born.
say that you were someone who's still alive in a past life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was Barack Obama in a past life.
Yeah.
And it's like, what does that even mean?
Yeah. But you know there's someone out there preaching that.
Yeah.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to stop being friends with this person.
Yeah.
This person is annoying.
That's
If
what
you
I
take-
did.
Yeah, they're gonna make your life worse.
Yeah, and take the spirituality out of it.
Yeah.
This person's just annoying. Insert sports, insert swimming.
You can
insert
find other
whatever.
people who like spirituality and don't use it against you.
Yeah, absolutely. This person seems condescending and annoying and negative. So just stop being friends with them, especially if it's long distance.
Yeah.
Cut
Easy.
them off.
Yep.
Just like
Yeah.
unfriend them on Instagram and there's no problems.
Yeah. Do we have time for one more cue?
I think so.
Crank
And
it
one
out.
more A even.
And one more
Whoa,
A even.
okay.
But yeah, let's just do the question. No answer.
Am I the asshole because my ex recently reached out to say she needed a friend? I blocked the number after telling her, I know this comes off as very cold and rude, but I don't think it's good or appropriate for me to be someone for you to lean on. Of course, I care if you are safe and I hope you're doing well, but it's not good. I have blocked her number many times over the years and she eventually contacts me with a different number. I've had so much drama with her post breakup and she was very inappropriate to my now husband when we first started dating. She discredited my queerness, showed up at my place begging me to come back with her, and was touchy with me when she ran into me at a bar. I think it's reasonable that my husband doesn't care for her and was uncomfortable when I tried to maintain a friendship with her. I started blocking her numbers and she acted as if it was a shock to her when I didn't invite her to our wedding. To me, it seemed like she'll never be able to maintain an appropriate friendship with me. While I know that her family life is very difficult and she's been through a lot of trauma, I don't think it's appropriate for her and I to be friends in the way that she wants me to be.
I think you and I both know that you are not the asshole.
You're fishing. You're
fishing for a compliment.
I think we know that you are not the asshole, and this seems like a really harmful situation for you.
Yeah, I think something to remember that other people's trauma is not your prison.
Yeah,
and
that's beautiful.
you can feel
Oh
sympathy.
my God.
You like
Yeah,
that?
that's really
I
good.
literally thought of that just now.
Oh my God, I
Wow.
want to tattoo that on
Really?
my tits.
Yeah, I just thought of
Wow,
it.
didn't
that would
realize
be
that you-
good for
Yeah.
the
I did
just
not
came
realize
up with
that you
that.
just came up with that.
I've never heard anyone say that. And if someone did, then I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone say
No,
that.
I
they've,
love that.
they've never said it.
No one's
What's
ever
like
said
the
that.
rules for coming up with like a saying? Like if you come up with
It
it,
has
can
to
you
be good
patent
enough
trademark
that
it?
people go, "Oh fuck," and then you have
Yeah.
to loudly claim it.
Somebody says, tattoo that across my tit.
Yeah,
But
and
could
then
you trademark and then be like rich forever?
I don't know if you can make money off of a phrase.
But if someone
well,
puts
you
it on a
kind of-
shirt,
you
could make money.
Can you?
Didn't Paris Hilton trademark That's Hot? Or she
Oh,
just
probably.
tried?
But she's rich enough to trademark.
She
that.
tried to? Or she did? Okay.
Oh.
but like
But you could
can't-
make shirts that say that and get rich that way.
Right.
But you probably
But I don't know if people would walk around with shirts that say, "Don't forget that someone else's trauma
is
is
not your prison."
No,
Some
I
people
think
might.
all
Some people
girls
might.
would.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
maybe.
all girls
Especially if
with
it's in a-
bangs would.
If it's in
maybe.
a fun font. Too.
Yes, come on.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
people
yeah.
flames
Sorry.
font.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Actually,
yes,
9
that-
times
that's
fine.
literally what I was picturing.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they
like
would.
if it's like a word art thing with
yeah. If it was
sparkles.
flames,
Yeah, that's funny.
sparkles.
100%.
Or had like
Maybe
a
it's a thing.
like a fake cartoon horse.
She does have it?
Who?
Oh, she owns it. Well,
I
good for
knew
her.
it.
And
yeah.
is she making money off of that? Is there any way to know?
Can you call her?
Can we call her?
Do you know her? Paris, hey, can you come in here?
Well, like I'm sure. Well, no, Eleanor Roosevelt is.
What are you about
in a
to
past
say?
life?
Yeah,
And
she
actually,
said.
yeah.
And I was, and you were her. Actually, okay, but I could see that actually. And I found out Eleanor Roosevelt. Eleanor Roosevelt was what?
Kendahl literally just learned about Eleanor Roosevelt yesterday.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did,
I did
Kendahl.
not. I know who she is. and
Kendahl,
I know about her
we
daughter.
went
Got
to
a
the
lobotomy.
new Pride event at the Getty. Eleanor Roosevelt didn't get a lobotomy.
No,
What
I
are
said
you
her
talking about?
daughter got. Wait, no, that was a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Wait,
You thought she got a lobotomy and then you were like, you were her.
She's literally saying,
you're like,
I
actually,
know.
that's so you.
Yeah.
Wait, oh my God, that's so you.
No, but we were at the Getty Pride event, and Kendahl like came over to
I
us
sprinted, and you were not-
our other
not supposed to
friends
run.
who are lesbians, and was like, "Oh my God, you guys won't believe this." And we were like, "What?" And she was like, "Allegedly, they think that Eleanor Roosevelt was a lesbian," and we were like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
literally everyone knows that. Like my Nana knows that. Every single person alive knows that."
Wow,
Sorry,
I did not know
Kendahl.
that. But I was gonna say, did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know?
Yes,
I
and
did not. I'm
Abraham
learning
Lincoln
this-
was gay.
Oh,
How do you know that?
They just
I've
made a
heard
whole documentary
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. That's like just like a common thing.
Yeah.
That he
Is
was
like
gay.
he
Yeah.
had like a gay relationship with like a
And
friend.
Nancy Reagan was the throat goat of the 90s,
Throat
80s?
goat?
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
She's apparently famous for giving amazing head.
Nancy
look it up.
Reagan.
Look it up. I didn't make it up.
Maybe I was Nancy in a piece.
Yeah, that is on the internet, and it is not something I just get.
Nancy.
Well, I really think they need to make a biopic because wasn't there some I wish I knew more information about.
You know what I
everything.
want
know
desperately?
Two details about everything.
I want a fucking retelling of the Jackie Kennedy, Marilyn Monroe story where they're secretly in love.
Well, but wasn't there like with those two?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like an underground lesbian ring of like
Not- no.
Audrey Hepburn?
No, Katharine Hepburn, and not with the two of them.
Okay, but I'm like, they could have been a part of it. I'm just saying that's the same time period, right? A little bit? Yeah.
A little. We should do a fantasy bracket lesbian underground ring. Yeah.
You need to do like sports bracket.
Yeah, sports brackets. For who would be your top four lesbians in the underground ring? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we all have to pick top 3 draft lesbians for our fantasy team.
Oh
Who are you
my
picking?
God.
Wait,
Out
what does that
lesbians?
mean? What does that mean?
I said what I said. No,
Out
they can be
lesbians?
closeted. You can out them now.
Wait, and is it old school? Like old?
Anyone.
They can be now.
It's 3 lesbians of your choosing for your fantasy team.
Captain Sandy from Below Deck Mediterranean
Huge for
is
you.
on mine.
Okay, so you go first. Kendahl, you go next. Pick one.
Oh, whoa, my God.
Captain Sandy is
yeah,
on mine for sure.
That's a good one. Okay, you want to go next?
Ashley Gavin.
Yeah, I love
Okay,
that.
great.
Okay.
We'll take Ashley Gavin. I'm gonna do there's a woman named Sandy Bird
That's a great name.
who was on Top Chef.
Oh, beautiful.
What season?
Maybe like 1 or 2.
it's a good
does she
name.
look like?
She had a blonde, like little like faux hawk.
Okay, well, if we're going Top Chef, I'm going to put Kristen Kish in mine.
You can't jump the line.
This isn't, what is it called? Uno.
This isn't Uno, Syd.
I'm going.
I'm going to say.
You could use strategy right now.
What?
You could use strategy right now.
What I was going to. No, I can't remember the name.
Oh my God.
Who was the girl who won Alone? No, she didn't win, but she eliminated herself from Alone. Was she a lesbian?
No.
I don't know how to put her in mine.
You can out her, though.
Kendahl,
She should, what?
pick one lesbian.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I'm going to go Holland Taylor for my first.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
Old
Okay.
school.
I'm going with Kristen Kish. Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, are we going again?
Yeah.
A second round?
Three, I guess.
Three.
Oh my God. Can I have Tig Notaro?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's a great one. I'm gonna
Mine's just
do-
stand-ups. I know. I'm just like, I like a stand-up.
I'm gonna do Leah Delaria.
Okay. I'm going to go Eleanor Roosevelt.
Great.
Nice.
Okay, final round.
I want to do someone like really historical and fun, but I can't think of anyone who is like an old lesbian. Old lesbian.
Maybe just an old lesbian.
Like, is there like a really famous cave woman?
Yeah.
They're like, oh. Well, I can't say because you didn't take it.
It's not your turn, yeah.
No, I'll let you take it. Well, you don't
have to wait.
Okay, well,
I know mine.
okay,
I know
let me-
mine.
Okay. Let me think. Okay, I'll do it. Let's do Cynthia Erivo.
Good one. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
She's in the
you look
zeitgeist.
shocked.
No, Gabby Windy.
Okay.
Fun. Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah's a lesbian?
Yeah.
Okay, wake up.
Wait, how did I
Wake
not know
up.
that? Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, how did I
Always.
not know that?
Yeah, always. Like
Always.
24/7.
Famously.
Like
Okay,
every
wait.
single day since the hairspray, when she was in hairspray.
Really?
Well, no, way earlier than that. That was not that long ago.
Oh, wait.
Well, she was always gay.
Oh my
but-
God, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wait,
Let me
that's
see if there's any
exciting.
information on when she came out.
Also, apparently Jennifer Coolidge.
Really?
Yeah, she said it in that person's TikTok.
Yeah.
That's
Apparently, she's never said explicitly, I'm a lesbian, but she has a long-term
She
partner
told
and
us,
they
right.
have a son and like, you know.
Right. Oh, wait,
so
that's amazing.
Queen
I had no
Latifah.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we've said this before, but like that generation of women really, because you know now everyone's like, I'm queer, which is awesome, which is so great. But there is this generation of women that's like, have I had sex with a woman? 100%. Have I dated a woman for years? 10 years. Yeah, it was incredible. Am I gay? No,
Yeah.
I'm not gay.
Yeah.
I just fucking can be in love with women. And I'm like, that is a real ally
I think
there.
it really depends on your parents' perspective on things.
Yes.
Is the way that you decide how open you are about things. Is my theory. But
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Okay, Kendall, you got one more.
Can I say two?
No.
Please?
Why?
Because I remembered two, and I want to remove one of mine. Who's my last person? I didn't care about them that much.
Holland.
Eleanor Roosevelt?
I'm taking
you did
I'm
Eleanor,
taking
yeah.
Holland Taylor off.
That's crazy.
I'm taking Eleanor Rose. I just want to name two.
Fine.
Niecy Nash.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't pick
That's
between
a good
them.
one. I should pick Niecy Nash.
Niecy Nash, and I gotta pick Amelia Earhart.
Oh.
Amelia Earhart was a lesbian?
Look up a picture of her.
Yeah, allegedly.
Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't have to come out. She was in the GSA club at my high school.
Yeah. Absolutely.
She just
Okay.
looked gay.
Fans, do your work. Write these down in the audience and then decide who would win.
Yeah, that's
So
beautiful.
Write it down in the comments. Okay, wow, we really did it. And then one last thing, you're just
Yeah.
going to say yes or no.
Yeah.
Is this person an asshole?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for dumping a girl because she revealed she did not know who Ruth Bader Ginsburg was? Is that person an asshole that did the
I
dumping?
need to know how long
No.
they were dating.
No, there's no more information. Yes or no, are they an asshole? The person they were dating did not know who Ruth Bader Ginsburg was. The only context we have is that this was in 2020 and RBG had just died.
No, they're not an asshole.
Okay?
Yeah, I think so.
You think they're an
A
asshole?
little bit.
Okay.
No, wait. That they No, they're not an asshole because they I think they're valid a little
Okay,
bit.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to ask who Ruth Bader Ginsburg is?
Yeah. The only caveat the only caveat I'll have is like if everyone is like a preteen involved, then I think it's fine. Okay. Or if everyone is like very like in the middle of nowhere, like if we're off the grid, sure. But I don't think that was the context.
I don't think they're an asshole, but I think it's like definitely could have been like just a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do it, but I don't think they're an asshole for doing it.
I'm going to go asshole.
Great.
To me, this is reading as the type of person that's like, you don't know what this is? Come on.
Yeah.
And
But
I
it's
also
such a
think,
hard line because it's like most stuff I would be like, yeah, you're an asshole. Because I'm like, people don't knowing stuff. I'm like, who cares? Like, they don't
Yeah.
know that thing. Who cares? That feels like crazy. Like, that feels like there are a couple things I'd be like, if someone was like, what's COVID? I would be like,
What?
Yeah.
This
How do you know she is not COVID?
This was
She was
in
my
2020
COVID.
though.
This was in 2020
Her
when
movie just came out.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know. To me, it just feels like someone being like, RBG is like the most incredible, perfect person that's ever existed. Which,
Right.
Didn't it come to light that's not true? It's kind of giving Mother Teresa.
Yeah. Yes.
Remember when we found out Mother Teresa was bad?
Yeah.
Yes. And I do think that like maybe for them that was like a sign of something larger, or
Yeah,
like
it could
that
have
was
been a
like,
signal.
Yeah, that was like a one thing, but there were more things.
Because I could
Sure, you're not
understand.
tapped in.
I could understand, breaking up with someone because you're like, oh, I'm very politically aware and you don't seem to care at all about that, and like that's an important thing for me.
Yes.
Totally get that. But yeah, if it was truly only that, that's a little harsh, but at the same time, maybe you guys aren't supposed to be together.
I think that's true. I think you can break up with anyone for any reason whatsoever. And if you want to break up, you should break up because you're not making the other person happy by staying together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think this reads as asshole behavior a little bit. I'm
Love
sorry.
that. Absolutely perfect.
2020 heightened emotions. Maybe you were just like really on one with your like justice.
Yeah, you're just having a justice moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've really sorted out a lot here today.
We've sorted out a lot of assholes.
Oh, thank God. We had so many that needed sorting and we sorted all of them.
Get it?
Everyone already knows where to find you because everyone already loves you. But in case this is the first time they've ever like left their house and listened to anything,
Fair.
where can they find you?
We are at Syd and Olivia on everything. We have a podcast called Syd and Olivia Talk Shit. We have Patreon. We do really silly things over there. And
Yeah, just on all socials, Syd and Olivia. It's just our first names, and that's the whole sentence.
Wow. Well,
There you go.
Yeah, as always, thank you so much for listening. Happy Monday. Go join our Patreon and give us some money. This is an independently produced and made podcast, so it really helps us out. And we love you.
Yeah, check us out anywhere you get your podcast, and make sure to leave us a little review. This is just the desperate part of
This
the
is
podcast.
where we
totally
get
get
This
it.
is part of the
I
podcast.
totally
This
get
is
it.
just
We're trying to get
black
out
out
of
for
the
a
red,
second.
so.
But thank you so much for being here, and thank you both so much for being here.
you for
Yeah,
having
this is fun.
us.
This is so fun.
And
All
thank you
right.
for being on ours too.
Yeah.
Yes. Bye.